Be contesting from the start. The ball is in, and indeed Brian gathers straight away. Looking for his brother out here, who's Noel McGrath. No, there's a complete contrast to Grange Walker a few moments ago. This is Tommy Maher. Tommy flicks it forward to Ed Connolly, and Ed Connolly out to John McGrath. John, little hand pass forward, all the way to Owen O'Connell, and Owen kicks it over the bar. It's a good score. And Ed Connolly out to John McGrath. John, little hand pass forward, all the way to Owen O'Connell, and Owen kicks it over the bar. It's a good score. To Owen O'Connell again. Owen goes for the 1-2, just doesn't work out. Loughmore still in possession. Owen O'Connell is drifted inside, and Owen gets his strike away. And the ball finds its way to the back of the net, so early green flag for Loughmore Castleiney. Liam calling for runners off the ball. It's impressive interplay from Loughmore. Hand pass off. John McGrath back to Tommy Maher. Hand pass over the top again. Loughmore trying to walk it into the net. Eventually Brian McGrath fisted over the bar. It's impressive interplay from Loughmore. Hand pass off. John McGrath back to Tommy Maher. Hand pass over the top again. Loughmore trying to walk it into the net. Eventually Brian McGrath fisted over the bar. 50 yards away from the post, wait for the space. Eventually comes through Philip O'Connell again. Philip gets his kick off on his left foot, and it's over the bar from Philip O'Connell. Another good score from Loughmore. Kicks the ball in low. This is Manus McFadden. Good ball. Paddy O'Shea in a bit of space now. Surely a chance of a score for Grange Walker. Paddy O'Shea off his left foot, and that's straight over the bar. That's a good score. They're able to move the ball from defence to attack, certainly a lot faster than at the beginning of the game, and it results in a score from Paddy O'Shea. Great catch from the clouds there from Grange Walker in the middle of the field, and they build up pace once again. This is Manus McFadden. Settles himself down. Thought about the green flag, but just taps it over. Good looking ball. This is Sean Daly, captain of the side, of course, has a teammate in space. This is Brian Walsh off his left foot again, and it's straight over the bar once again from Grangemockler Ballyneale. 3 good scores in a row. All-Ireland minor football winning captain with Tipperary, of course, all the way back in 2011. Gives a hand pass into Noel McGrath in the middle of the field. Liam gives it back to Noel, gives it back to Liam, gives it to John, back to Liam. And Liam gets his strike away on his right foot, and that's straight over the bar. The defenders. Good looking ball from John McGrath. This is Larkin Egan. Larkin gets a strike away off his right foot, and that's over the bar. Good score from Larkin Egan. It is all over the field here, early days. This is Liam McGrath, gets the strike away on his right foot, and that's straight over the bar from Liam McGrath. In front of him, he eventually gets it from Philip O'Connell. Owen gives it back to John Maher, and John flicks it straight over the bar off his left foot. That's a good score again from Loughmore Castleiney. In front of him, Philip O'Connell done everything right. Gathered the ball, gave a lovely hand pass off to the runner, who was John Maher, and John flicked it straight over the bar. So a good score to end proceedings in the first half here in Gurtnahoe, folks. Half-time break. Shawnee Peters throws the ball up. Brian McGrath tries to get a fist to it. Ben Comerford does ever so well to win possession. Eventually the hand pass comes in. This is Owen O'Connell. Owen gets a strike away on his right. It's very high. It's just off target. Looking hand pass inside. This is Owen O'Connell. Owen is in on goal again here. Owen O'Connell kicks it over the bar off his left foot. Another good score from Owen. Hand pass over the top. Eventually the strike comes in from Sean O'Mara, and that's over the bar from Sean on his left. But it's off target once again, just away to the right and wide, and another chance gone for Loughmore Castleiney. Philip goes for the strike off his right goal. It bounced dangerously in front of the goalkeeper. Bounced right in front of him and completely evaded him. Sean O'Mara. The strike eventually comes in. It's not going to reach the goal. Grangemockler were playing with the advantage, so it's a free in. Maybe 25 yards out, had a bit of an angle to the post. So this is Mark O'Mara. Kicks it out to Sean O'Mara. Sean beats the tackle of Tommy Maher. Running towards the end line, gets a shot away on his right, and that's over the bar. From the outside of his boot is a great pass. And they're cutting inside. And eventually the shot comes in off the right boot. This shot expertly saved from David Power. Loughmore goes short from the 45. Hand passes out to John McGrath. The hurler of the air gets his ball over the bar. So it's very close to that post. But Shane, better connection on this one as the one a couple of moments ago, and that's straight over the bar. Great score from the Loughmore goalkeeper. Short kick out, doesn't go to hand, and this is Ed Connolly. Tries to flick it over the goalkeeper. Is it going to reach the end line? It is. Again, Grange Walker's kick out doesn't work out. This is Kieran McGrath. We'll tidy up the substitution in a minute, folks. Brian McGrath gets the strike away from 25 yards out, and it's straight over the post. Noel flicks it over the top, looking for John McGrath. Great ball, and the runner is off the shoulder. This is Kieran McGrath. Kieran gets his strike away, and that's over the bar once again. Goes long and high into the 14-yard box. It's easily cut out by the Loughmore defence, and Shawnee Peters on that note has blown the final whistle, folks. All over here in Gortnahoe. Final score: Loughmore Castleiney 1 goal and 18 points. Grangemockler Ballyneale 8 points. So it's a 13-point win for Loughmore Castleiney at the final whistle, folks. Good game of football for 45 minutes, and the Loughmore Castleiney winning manager Greg Ramsbottom. So Ed, we'll just talk to you first. Congratulations first off, good performance. You must be happy with that.
Yeah, it was a good performance from us. We'd struggled the last couple of weeks, so it's nice to get one on the board and get the momentum going.
Grange Walker, they were never going to be a pushover, and they stayed with you for a long time. You just flexed your muscles a bit and you pulled away from them quite impressively for a finish.
No, they were with us every step of the way really for a long while, and we kind of just got lucky enough to get a couple of breaks that allowed us to push the gap out. But no, they're a great side, and we're very lucky to get over the line. Yeah,
your panel is strong. You brought on a couple of subs there and they all chipped in points and goals even for a finish, so you know the panel is strong and growing week to week.
It is, yeah, and it's a really important thing, I suppose. The modern game is 20 lads are going to contribute to the game, and they definitely did there today.
Yeah. Okay, listen, thanks very much for your time. Alright, we'll talk to you soon. Just a follow on from Ed there, in fairness to him, he said it all. Your panel is strong, and you're good win on the board now, and onwards and upwards from here.
Yeah, we had a couple of lads back there today which helped Liam and John McGrath, so you know, they're a big addition to get back to any team. So yeah, building now. You know, obviously, look, it's knockout football nearly today. That's the way we treated it, and you know, gives us a chance to stay alive in the group. So Upper Church, tough challenge the next day. So you know, we'll have to go back and repeat the same kind of performance again, see how it goes.
You're predominantly a football man yourself. Were you happy with what you saw from your 1 to 15 and the couple of subs you brought in? I thought you moved the ball very well and very fast.
We tried to focus on retaining the ball because we gave a lot of ball away against Mile Rovers in the first round, so it was a bit of a focus for the week for the lads, and I think, you know, it did brilliantly in that, in fairness. Like, to move the ball, kept it moving, kept it out of contact, so they did really well in that regards.
Yeah. And your pace, so I said it on commentary a couple of times, the speed at which you broke from your full back line or half back line all the way into the scoring zone on a number of occasions was something to be noticed now, in fairness, all over Tipperary.
Yeah, well, these lads are around for a while, you know, and they have themselves in really good condition and nick, so you know, it's all about just trying to get those openings where you can in that second phase play, and just try and see can you could cut through the gaps when they're there. So but they did, you know, they ran good angles and got a lot of scores in that way and kept their wits good, so you know, give us some chance.
Yeah, definitely. And onwards and upwards for Upper Church now in 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time, yeah, looking forward to that challenge. You know, they did a really good win against Grangemockler the first round, so it'll be a tough battle.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, thanks very much, Greg, and wish you the very best luck on that. All right. So thanks very much.